Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear me? I moved the mic. Maybe I need to move it out of the camera site, but as long as you guys can hear me, let me know. Let me know. Maybe I need to get right to the mic. I don't know. I tend to have it like right over here, but I decided to move it somewhere. Hey, everybody. Everybody come through. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't know if everybody got notifications and whatnot. Welcome, everybody. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for those in the comments. Oh my God. Wow, that is interesting. Shout out to BJ Investigates. I was at BJ's house and then I heard that something was going on. I was like, oh my God, like what is going on? So shout out to BJ. We're going to talk about this situation with Jennifer Lopez, potentially, possibly, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know if she is celebrity B. That is something that personally I have long speculated, but it's been my opinion. It is not fact. Okay, my opinion is not fact. It's just a bunch of speculations at this point because I put this out here as well. I said, this is so weird because that was around the time that they were dating, right? Were they not dating around that time? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Christine. Oh my God. Shout out to you guys if you watched our video yesterday. I have another Liam Payne video. Hold on. I don't think you guys are ready for the next video. I got another video coming, so y'all just sit tight on that one. We just have a lot going on. JLO, your time is up. Meredith, what happened? Listen, I told you. You say BJ needs Chloe Maddox's job, right? I would love it. I think she'd do a better job than Chloe. I'll tell you that right now, right away. She says that explains JLo very odd silence in this messy situation. Well, let me go back a little bit, okay? Because yesterday, which shout out to BJ, she actually shared with us the court docs. So I got those court docs, okay? We'll review those. But yesterday when JLo's name was mentioned in the docs, I literally didn't think anything of it because Spiro, and this is what I was putting in BJ's comment, I said, Spiro used JLo as an alibi for his little argument. Y'all remember that when we broke that whole press conference down? I mean, Spiro used JLo. And let me tell you, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold up. Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome, everybody. Hit that like button, please. And thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Y'all can be somewhere else, but you're here. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. I just pulled the video up. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. It was the Forbes Jayz press conference. Okay. Alex Spiro press conference, which was at Rock Nation. We all watched it. We dissected it. We talked about it. Okay. It was right here. And I said, I didn't think it was a big deal because when we reviewed this video live, we talked about the fact that JLo was being mentioned. Hold up. Let's see. It was like his alibi to say that the Jane Doe couldn't have been where she was at. Time-wise, it just didn't work. Let's see if I can pull it. Here it is. So right around the 13-minute mark, Spiro names JLo. So I didn't think it was a big deal, but I guess, he officially puts her name in the lawsuit. See if I can share that with y'all. Welcome, everybody. Ooh, that screen is very shiny. I don't know if it bugs everybody. Here it is. Okay. Right at the 13-minute mark, when he's doing the timeline, it's impossible for Mr. Carter to have arrived at the White residence at about 11 a.m. So he brings the two photos. One photo is when JLo was wearing the all white, okay, and she made her. It was the only time that JLo ever won an award, all right? The only time that JLo ever won an award was there, okay? So then there was the other photo of JLo and Diddy arguing, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, let's play this. He's the one that names Jennifer Lopez.
Combs is photographed at two different commercial establishments with Jennifer Lopez. Two establishments. They had to go to both of those establishments and get back to the White House. Get back to the White House before she has to leave at 12:30.
Okay.
None of this can work. And in fact, and I think this is very important, you will notice in the photographs that Miss Lopez changes clothing between the two events that they go to. in New York City. You can see in one photograph, she's wearing one outfit and another. So she had to be able to, in this 40-minute window,
right,
get to multiple events. They're seen drinking, socializing. She has to change outfits, change her hair.
So if Celebrity B, and we're going to review the documents. If Celebrity B is JLO, the reason why Alex Spiro has outed JLO, in my opinion, is because it works for his alibi, for his argument against the Jane Doe. Otherwise, what else would he do it for? I think that this would make sense. This is why when we reviewed this and we were live, I said, yo, did he just out JLo? When this first hit and we were talking about this, and she was a performer. That's right. Yeah, so she's a performer changing in the car with the others around. It wouldn't be unheard of. No. So we know, in my opinion, that at least my thought was that Spiro had already outed JLo here, right? Like we kind of knew, but I didn't know if is she Celebrity B? Yeah, remember, Christine, we were live. We was like, oh my God. Remember, because we had been I know I have been speculating. It's been my speculation, my opinion, that Celebrity B, which was the female celebrity mentioned in that Busby lawsuit, was a female. Okay. That's what I speculated. Okay. So then when this dropped, I wasn't surprised because in my mind, I thought, well, he's using her as an alibi to basically say he couldn't have assaulted Jane Doe, assaulted her because JLo and Diddy were together around that time. And she had to change outfits and she had to do different things. Yeah, I also immediately thought he spoke of it as Celebrity B. That's right, without calling her Celebrity B. That's what I thought. I have arrived. Welcome, love. Shout out to you. You read that line yesterday and asked, why is it there? I did? Okay. That was like, whoa, she was well documented to have been there in the 2000s. Yeah, well after the nightclub shooting. Okay, well after all of that. JLo stayed with Diddy, I think, a year after. And she stayed by her man while that whole situation was going on. This is why I'm like, I don't put anything past anybody in this celebrity situation whatsoever. Who was it? Rodney Jones was Little Rod, who said in this lawsuit that he was told that JLo carried the gun in her purse the night of the shooting, okay? And that he gave it to Diddy. She gave it to Diddy. Okay. And who else said the exactly same thing? Cassie was made to carry a gun for Diddy as well. That's also documented in a lawsuit. So a lot of these are pattern of behaviors. Now, the one thing JLo has not done publicly, she has not talked about the fact that what Rodney Jones, Little Rod, said was a lie. She's never said that. She's never said, yeah, no, it's a lie. I've never carried a gun for anybody. Nope. If anything, she hasn't said anything. She's been very, very quiet. So for me, it's like, is she pulling the, I'm going to stay quiet until I'm involved in a lawsuit and then figure things out then? I don't know. Does she care enough? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. His loyalty are to the Carters in his verbal BS show. He said something he shouldn't have said and outed JLo. But my thing is, though, Rem, is that did he out JLo as an alibi for Jay-Z? He had to out JLo. That's what it seems like to me. Hold up, y'all. I got to sneeze. Whew. I want a t-shirt with, I carried a pew pew for Diddy. And now she's involved in this mess. Now, shout out to BJ, because I was at BJ's house, right? And I was watching a little bit of what she was putting out. Shout out to her. And she's like, yo, I think I went viral. And I'm like, I think you did. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, everybody coming through. Hit that like button. We just got started. Listen, we got so much to review. Shout out to you guys. She just made me laugh because she's like, I think I went viral and I didn't know if I wanted to. So, basically, BJ put a little short out there, which I think got like 21,000 views. I mean, I would consider that going viral. I actually am part of the P Diddy group on the Reddit, right? I'm part of one of those groups, and somebody shared her link. I said, oh shit, this is gonna blow up. And sure enough, I woke up and that video had a good 21 22,000 views. It was a short little video. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it for y'all. I don't know if you guys have watched it. I recommend that y'all do. But I mean, here, you know, she's like saying it's at 22,000 at this point. Hold up. She says, look at this. Look at this.
I think that Alex Spiro might need to calm down and take on less clients because I'm pretty sure he just accidentally exposed who Celebrity B is in the
Now, hold up, BJ. I don't think he accidentally did it. I think he did it on purpose. But go ahead, BJ.
Jane Doe lawsuit against Diddy and Jay-Z. Remember how it was being said about Celebrity B? Who's the female Celebrity B? People were speculating it was JLO. Maybe it was Aaliyah. Maybe it was Beyonce. Maybe it was whoever.
I speculated when the lawsuit came out. Because I said, well, that was around the time that Diddy was with JLO and she was wearing the white outfit and everybody was talking about her as the only award show she ever won an award to. The only time. She got a gold certificate. Yes, she did.
I'm reading this lawsuit filing that Alex Spiro filed earlier today trying to get the Jay-Z lawsuit dismissed. And I'm going to do a whole live about it or maybe just a video or whatever. But y'all, look at what it says. Mr. Combs and Miss Jennifer Lopez were both at Lotus and Twirl. Why?
See? So it doesn't say, if I remember correctly on the Busby lawsuit, it was Jane Doe was assaulted while Celebrity A and before Jay-Z was outed, Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Okay. Celebrity A participated and Celebrity B was watching. Allegedly, that's what the lawsuit said. And then we come to find out that Celebrity A was actually Jay-Z. And then now it's being outed that the other celebrity is JLO. But here's the deal, all right? And this is really what it comes down to. If Jay-Z's attorneys are saying that the Jane Doe lied, okay, so is there even a Celebrity B? Did this actually happen? Or was it somebody else? I don't know. I'm not doubting that the assault. What I'm doubting is, are the people that assaulted the Jane Doe the ones that she's alleging assaulted her? Because based on the timeline and the things that they have been saying, X, Y, and Z, we just don't know, right? I wasn't there. I don't know. I just have a lot of questions. Okay. That's my thought. I thought Jennifer was suspect when she didn't say anything about Cassie's video. You know what, God is Witch? Nobody spoke out. And that was the thing that I was saying. I remember I did a video about this. I said, girl, like you dated this man. Like none of these people, Jay-Z doesn't even denounce anybody. You know, it is what it is. You said, Danny, please don't hurt your channel by pushing a narrative that's not true. JLo was only mentioned to create an alibi for Diddy and to in turn saying Jay-Z could not be there. Please don't hurt your channel. Danny, please let me give the commentary that I'm about to give. You don't even know what I'm about to say. Please, Danny, sit down and eat your food and just let me be. Please, you don't even know what I'm about to say. Danny, sit down. Danny, let me tell you something, Danny. You got to let people do their commentary. You don't even know what they're about to say. This is for you.
Stop it. Get some help.
I need you to stop it and get some help, Danny. Okay? Because let me tell you, coming from somebody who tells you, don't hurt your channel, you don't even know what I'm about. Okay. It's about, honey, I don't need it. I promise you. Listen, mods, do me a favor. Write Danny's name down. Pika, if I need advice, I'm going to ask Pika, is Danny available? Give him a call. We need some advice. I don't need your advice, Danny. I promise you, I have been doing this it's going on 4 years almost. Okay. I promise you I'm going to be okay. All right. Thank you, though. Not to be rude, but I'm just telling you, please don't come into a person's channel, to the adults that are adulting in here and that work hard, and try to tell them what to do. Don't do that, because you just killed the vibe right there. You killed the vibe. Don't do it. Okay. Let's get it together. Let's finish this and let's talk about this lawsuit so we can read it.
Why are we talking about Jennifer Lopez? This is.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, did it get taken down? Oh, it did. Oh my God. I don't know. It got taken down. All right. Let's read this lawsuit. Let's go. Oh my God. I hope it got taken down by choice and not because, I hope she chose to take it down. Let's just hold up. Let me, Ay, Dios mío. Hold up, y'all. I gotta contact the people. Hold up. um Jesus, did it. Okay. Anyways, let's read the lawsuit. You blame Danny. I don't blame Danny. I'm just telling you, Danny is so rude to come in here trying to tell people what to say and what to do. All right. Okay. Jayz strikes again. I don't think so. Okay. No, y'all be nice to Danny. Danny said he wasn't trying to be rude. I'm just saying, yo, don't come into a channel telling them what to do. That's rude. Okay, let's get it together. By the way, shout out to BJ. She's actually the one that shared this lawsuit with me. Thank you, BJ. If you're watching, thank you, love. Shout out to BJ. If a mod can drop her channel, please and thank you. And by the way, shout out to my mods. Y'all drop some hearts for my mods. They are working very hard. Okay, let's get it together. So this lawsuit was a lawsuit that was filed by Alex Spiro, defendant Sean Carter's memorandum of law in support of his emergency motion for an order to show cause and an order for the preservation of evidence and to strike the complaint and dismiss Mr. Carter from this action. You know what is so crazy about lawsuits? Is that I wish that y'all would just write one sentence. Look at all these sentences. It's like, where's the periods? Where's the periods? Okay. Let's get it together. Defendant Sean Carter respectfully submits this memorandum of law in support of his emergency motion for an order to show cause. All right. Admission by the plaintiff, damning admission by her own father in December 13th in the NBC interview casts yet further doubt on her claim that was obviously false from the start. Now, hold up, all right? Let me stop right here because I play the devil's advocate here. Y'all know that I play the devil's advocate here all the time, all right? The father did not say that it was like, he just said he didn't remember. He said he would have remembered if he was made to pick up his daughter in the middle of the night. Okay. But he doesn't remember him doing that. I don't think that means that it's false. Go listen to what the statement was that was given. Okay. Because what he says is that he would have remembered if he had to pick up his daughter, and drive 5 hours in the middle of the night. He would have remembered that. But just because he doesn't remember doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So I think we have to, kind of weigh that in. Let's see. So it goes. The timeline, location, and occurrence of events alleged in plaintiff's complaint are rendered impossible by these admissions. She claims her father picked her up after the assault. He ever taking. Who the fuck wrote this? Spiro, did you grammar check this shit? Because listen, English is not my first language, but like, what is this? Oh my. He says he ever remember taking that 5-hour trip. He never remembered, or he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember taking that 5-hour trip. She claims she spoke with the musician Benji Madden that night, and he was not in New York. She claims the assault took place at a nightclub hosted in a private residence. Photo shows Mr. Carter at an after party at a nightclub. When pressed by NBC, plaintiff was forced to admit, I have made some mistakes. I may have made a mistake in identifying. Not all the faces there are as clear, and even that she was guessing about key details, including the time it took her to reach the venue. What is more, she admitted she does not have a single corroborating witness over the last 24 years. Okay. See, and I will say this. I know that this is in the lawsuit, but I do feel like something like accusing somebody of R-ing you or assault, memory, identity, this is key, right? And to me, it's like, this is a big deal. This is a big deal because you don't want to be accusing people of doing stuff to you that they didn't do it, right? But we don't know. I wasn't there. Y'all weren't there. We weren't there. We weren't invited to the VMAs or the after parties or anything. So we're just going by her word, okay? Thank you. Yeah, don't kill the private vibe. Are y'all okay? Are you guys okay in the chat? Let me know. He needs a new paralegal. Well, he just filed it real quick. Listen, I'm not a grammar snob. Grammar is not my thing. I promise y'all. I forget the periods and the commas and all the things, right? But honestly, we just don't know. We don't know what's going on, and we just taking this by word. Daisy girl, shout out to you. I haven't seen you in a minute, love. Heck, I remember picking up my son at a skate park 2 hours away. He didn't have permission to go there. Bingo. You know, there are things that it's like, what is going on? You love in the chat, Karen? Shout out to you. We also don't know her relationship with her father. We don't. So this is what I'm saying. It's like, Spiro, you saying that it didn't happen. We don't know. Because he hasn't said. He's just said, I don't remember if it happened. You know, I don't remember. I you know, that's it. I wonder how many celebrity Spiros represents. Benji Madden said, do we have an affidavit? Or the question of the day is, does he represent Mr. Madden? You know, somebody needs to tell BJ to go do a little web, because I'm telling you, should probably like connect all these people together, because I don't know. What seems to me is that everybody defends everybody and everybody stays quiet about everybody. Okay. You are Jenny. Jenny, I suck at grammar. I really do. So, but I could tell when there's like a misspelling or like a run-on sentence. I can call that out. I just can't call it out on me. If her father was a substance abuser, it might compromise. Yeah, you're right. Lamich, the Miracle Cat, says, cut it. When does the JLO being named in the lawsuit come in? Ooh, Lamich is like, girl, get to that part. Okay, so let's keep going. Plaintiff unsupported allegations crumble under scrutiny as the evidence and lack of therefore reveals glaring inconsistencies, outright possibilities in her story. Her account describes a jumbotron at the scene of the VMAs, but according to the NYPD sources and MTV producers, no such jumbotron existed. MTV applied for a permit to install one, but was denied. She referenced a house that supposedly fits the description of the location of the alleged assault, but no such house exists. So we talked about that in the press conference, and a plaintiff allegations became even more dubious when considered the nightclub evidence. Photos from the night in question show Mr. Combs and Miss Jennifer Lopez. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Night Charm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the world to me. Let's go back a little bit. Photos from the night in question show Mr. Combs and Miss Jennifer Lopez at both the Lotus and Twirl clubs in New York. NBC reported that photos separately show that Mr. Carter was at Lotus following the VMAs. Taken together, the factual inconsistencies, timeline impossibilities, and lack of corroborating evidence makes plaintiff allegation in the FAC wholly unreliable. All right. So Lopez is mentioned on page 2. Okay. And to me, the reason, I'll say it again, the reason why it was important to mention Jennifer Lopez is because I have a feeling that she, in my opinion, I believe that she might have been celebrity B that this Jane Doe is accusing. But in order for like Spiro has to use an alibi for his timeline. Who's the alibi? Who was with Diddy the whole night? JLO. They were seen fighting that night. There's a photo of her with different outfits. I think it would make sense to out her, but he's not confirming that she is celebrity B. He's just naming her in the lawsuit, right? I think it's two different things. Okay. So here we're going to go down because I don't want to, this is just a factual backgrounds, misconduct, yada, 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 fundamental inconsistencies. We already know. Rather than name Mr. Carter as a defendant when the original complaint was filed, Busby resorted to a campaign extortion. Okay. I call bullshit on that because he didn't name an amount. See, Spiro said, and this is the crazy part, when the lawsuit came in and we didn't know it was Jay-Z, we reviewed that lawsuit here. I didn't know it was Jay-Z. We thought it was like a church leader or some shit like that, or a political leader, right? When the lawsuit named Jay-Z and all this stuff was figured, it was said they had a shitload of exhibits and they talked about this letter, this extortion demand letter. This is what it was. And then guess what? It wasn't even part of the exhibits. Now, Spiro was asked at the press conference, Spiro, what about this letter? What did Busby send you? Because if I'm going to sue somebody, I'm allowed to send them a demand letter. If I'm going to sue somebody or somebody's going to sue me, they could send me a demand letter. They could say, listen, we need to go to mediation. Meet me at this and that, or be available for this phone call. This is what the allegation is. We're allowed to sit down and mediate and talk about what the issues are, right? That's what a demand letter is. And it sounds like, based on what I was told yesterday and some of the articles that I read, when Busby has sued people, he sends demand letters and he does a mediation with them. We don't know what the monetary issue may be. He's not asking for money. So Spiro was asked about that. Hey, did you ask for money? What was the deal? No, that wasn't it. But we know what kind of letters those are when you receive a demand letter, right? Yeah, thank you, Mar. If you're gonna accuse, I'm just saying, keep it a beam. If you're gonna accuse Busby of extorting you, sending you extortion letters, I need to see a letter. Because every attorney that sues, even Ariel Mitchell says, we send demand letters all the time. Every time they're always drafting them because they're celebrities, If he's not asking for money, what is he asking for? That's a great question. Mediation, and then maybe, I don't know, a conversation. But he didn't want to have a conversation, right? He just said, I'm not trying to communicate with you. But you're right. I get what you're going. I get it. I get it. If he's not asking for money, what is he asking for? A good hello? Agreed. They have never shown the letter because it's a form, like a formal letter used in every civil case. But you mean to tell me, all right? You mean to tell me I send all the time and we do not sue celebrities? Is it just to say hello, Vicky? I don't know. Have I received a demand letter? I will not say if I've received a demand letter. I've received something. I'll never say. And everyone thought that Diddy was sending those creeps to Creator's house when it was Jayz the whole time. Well, who is the invested person behind that too? If it's not Jayz, I don't know. I'll be checking for letters at the door. Stickies. Shout out to y'all. Okay, let's get it together. Rather than name Mr. Carter as a defendant, okay, they sent that letter and then accused him of, hold up. The original complaint was filed. Busby resorted to a campaign of extortion seeking to extract an exorbitant sum in private mediation. Okay, what is an exorbitant sum? Because if there's no money, demand money, you don't even know. We don't know what that exorbitant sum is. Is it any money? Is it some money? Or is it just a meeting? Or what is it? And threatening to go public with false, outrageous allegations that Mr. Carter ard multiple minors unless. Now, hold up. He said multiple minors. But this is only one Jane Doe. Multiple. See what I'm saying? It's like, this is why the letter is important for us to view. Forget, like, that is why. Because I want to know, Spiro, are you telling me the truth? Are you saying that the letter said that he was going that Jayz had ard multiple minors? Because if that's the case, then we got a problem with Busby, right? Like, he should be called out, period. But you're also putting this in here. I need to see the letter. What's the big deal? Even if it doesn't have amount, I want to see the letter. You said the other Busby pending case against Jayz is a male minor per Busby. Huh. So there's another case. And it's a male minor? I thought we were just dealing with one Jane Doe. See, that's news to me. I didn't know this. Diddy Docket. Diddy Docket, can you send me? Do you have the link? Yeah, this is why he's got multiple demand letters. Gotcha. So there was more than one letter. This is not the only Jane. It's a Jane Doe, but there's others. Is that what you're saying? Shit, that is crazy. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's keep going. The FAC alleges that on or about September 7th, plaintiff attended an after party. Okay, we know this part. It was a large white residence with a U-gate. Okay, and that she saw people like Fred Durst, Benji Madden, and others. Okay. The FAC then alleges that she was drugged and assaulted by Combs. The FAC also alleges that Mr. Combs was the previously named male celebrity B. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it's named here, because I don't think JLO celebrity A or B or any of these letters, but it's an assumption based on the fact that he put JLo's name here on this lawsuit, okay? And does JLo know that she was mentioned in this lawsuit? I don't know. That's a good question. The FAC also alleges that Mr. Carter was previously named male celebrity B, who also purportedly assaulted plaintiff. After the incident, plaintiff allegedly left the party and went to a gas station where she called her father admitted that she had lied about her whereabouts and asked him to pick her up. Okay. Plaintiff's father then purportedly arrived to pick her up shortly before dawn. Excuse me. So just 5 days after Busby filed the FAC containing these scandalous allegations, NBC publishes the story. We know the situation there. Mr. Carter So NBC reports photos of Mr. Carter from the night of the purported assault show him at a nightclub in New York called Lotus, which has no resemblance to the white resident U-shaped, driveway. Okay. But here I am. I'm going down here to see if, here it is. Photos from the night show that Mr. Combs and Miss Lopez attended parties at 2 nightclubs on the night in question, Lotus and Twirl. However, despite being sure she talked to Benji Madden at the after party. Okay. It's not saying here that she's celebrity A or B or anything. It's just naming her by name. I don't think she's the celebrity that they're saying. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, what do y'all think? Let's see. How old is the father? I don't know how old is the father. He could be suffering from all kinds of stuff. She knows now. Hell, it could have been Blue Cantrell. Well, it could have been anybody at this point. That's what I'm saying. It's like maybe it wasn't Jayz that assaulted her, because the way I'm thinking is that she snuck out in the middle of the day. She went with her friend who's 20 years old. How do we know her friend, the 20-year-old, didn't assault her, didn't give her drugs, and maybe she hallucinated and winded up in a different side of the, state? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Anything is possible. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't think so. Does Spiro represent JLo? I don't think so. I don't think JLo has any representation yet. For this, not yet. I don't know. There's a video of this NFL player that did a photo shoot with Rock Nations, attended a party. He said that there were children at the party. Says Beyonce sat next with the kid and said she isn't beautiful and then left. What, Donnie? Really? I don't know. JLo probably has agniphilo. I don't know I don't know. I think they just mentioned JLo to get everyone to look at that and stop looking at Jayz. I think that JLo is an alibi, but I don't think JLo is. Okay, let me go back. The female celebrity that was mentioned, in my understanding, it was celebrity B, female, and then celebrity A was the male. But I guess now celebrity B is the male and celebrity A is the female. I don't know. I honestly think that the reason why Spiro brought JLo in is as an alibi. It's an alibi, right? Because JLo was with Diddy the whole night. In this lawsuit, not only is Spiro trying to clear Jay-Z's name, he's also trying to clear Diddy's name. Did y'all pick that up? Is that for free? I don't know. Did you figure that out? In this lawsuit, in this amended thing, little paperwork, he's not just defending Jayz. He's also defending Diddy. He's clearing Diddy. Because if you pay attention to the timeline of events, she couldn't have been, what they're saying is just not giving. Diddy and JLo went to the nightclub after the VMAs, okay, to the Lotus and the Twirl. That's where they were at. She had an outfit change. That's what happened, okay? All right. Jayz wasn't in this U-gated residence. It was important for him to clear Diddy and JLo from this too, in order for whatever he is, painted out for Jayz to work as well. They couldn't have been together that night. That's what's interesting. But they're not friends. I don't know, y'all. People get mad at me because I said that they were friends. Shout out to you guys. Welcome. First of all, let me just say shout out to you guys for having a conversation, for pushing back, for questioning and for being nice. Okay. Passport Shogun says if she called her dad, it would have had to be after 12 a.m. I agree. How could she forget a 6-hour drive, 5-hour drive and there and 5 hours drive back? Was it a 6-hour drive there and then 5 hours back? That's a good point. I agree. I think her timeline is off. I think that I agree. I don't know. How do we know she wasn't drugged when she left her parents' house? She's not putting this in here, but it could very well be the case. He could have, the 20-year-old celebrity could have drugged her. Or excuse me, the 20-year-old friend could have drugged her. We don't know. She could have been assaulted before she got there and then maybe dumped at some place. And then she's at a gas station having to call her dad. We don't know. Remember, this is a 13-year-old girl that's alleged to have been drugged driving around. We don't know what precipitated, what happened before that. We honestly don't know. Hold up. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm meaning. What about someone impersonating Jay-Z? Or maybe somebody that looked like Jay-Z. Maybe like her friend gave her something and then convinced her that he took her to the VMA. Something. So it's like, I'm so confused. We're thinking of all kinds of possibilities. But I think that the reason why JLO was named is that it gives an alibi to Spiro, Jay-Z, and Diddy. All three of them at once. Did she say both Jay-Z and Diddy essayed her? Yes. Her and did she say that both Jay-Z and Diddy essayed her, or was that another victim? If multiple people are involved in the essay, she may have misidentified Jay-Z. Belen, that was my thought. She said that Diddy and Jay-Z essayed her and that another celebrity watched. And the other celebrity that watched, myself and others, we were like, we think that's JLO. JLO was the one that was with Diddy the whole time. So is it possible? Is it not possible? I don't know. But yeah, she could have been. And if she's drugged, keep that in mind. Mistaken identity happens all the time, but they aren't friends. Oh my God, y'all. Thank you. Oh my God. Looks right, nebulous, right. And they're not friends. Okay. It said the reason friends didn't stay and party is maybe him pretending to be a celebrity. Okay, an alibi, and he's tainting the jury pool by throwing out all of this to the public. Okay, Vicky, you are my legal mind. Shout out to Vicky, y'all. Okay, Vicky is my mind, and she's a very much a legal person. All right, Vicky. I think it's just the first thing that came to mind yesterday when I heard about this, and I hadn't read this whole thing, right? My thought was like the reason why Spiro mentioned JLo, doesn't call her Celebrity B, unless he calls her Celebrity B or A in this lawsuit. The reason why it was important to mention JLo is because who's photographed with Diddy at that night? JLo, right? In this lawsuit, he's not only clearing Jay-Z, he's also clearing Diddy and giving a timeline. So he's basically, two birds with one stone type of situation. That's what he's doing here. To me, that's what it seems like. Is it convenient? Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't know. Said Larry Johnson was my roommate with Jay-Z back in the days. Rumors back then were that they were lovers, but that was a lie. Allegedly, folks just thought it was weird that they were roommates. Gotcha. Okay. So they got already gotten away with 99. Ooh, okay. But Rabbit, what if the dad had to pick her up many times in the middle of the night? That's a good point too. We don't know. You know what's crazy? I'm looking at the website that says the Madden Group Good Charlotte was at the MTV Awards August 28, 2003. Marstar, they could have been there. This is a different year, 2000. So this is why I tell y'all that I feel like when people came into my chat the last time we were talking about this topic, people were talking about, listen, she got the year wrong. It happens. I'm like, listen, she doubled down in the year 2000. I'm not correcting her. She's an adult. All right. Like, I get it. She's got autism. Everybody want to, no, let's not do that, because the worst thing we can do is take her voice. If the woman said that in the 2000s, this is what happened to her and she got all of her information wrong, I'm going to let her sit with that, because that is her statement and that's her allegation. The worst thing you can do is put words in her mouth, right? Can't do that. Just like you can't do it for dad. I mean, anything could have happened. You said I said 6 hours there because he didn't have a GPS and probably had to stop for gas. He must have stopped for food also. Gas, food, and 2000s. Was GPS a thing in the 2000s? because I remember like when my parents used to have to drive, like my mom specifically, she did real estate at one point. She used to grab that, what is it, the book with all the zip codes and, you know, all the, I got all my notes in here for my channel, all the zip codes and stuff like that. And, you know, you go to this street to get to this street and that street. Was GPS a thing in the 2000s? I don't know. What do y'all think? What if the baby oil makes you forget? Probably biscuit. But that's the thing. It's like, you're going to see them photographed together, JLO and Diddy, because that was the height of their relationship, Vicky. It truly was. Yeah, Night Charm, it was. Like they were, when they were together, they had all the fucking paparazzi with them, okay? JLO was up and coming. Well, she had already came around that time. You know, she was considered pop-ish, and then she was trying to, for me, listen, you're never going to change my mind. Diddy is not good looking. She was sleeping with a man, allegedly, in my opinion, to get to where she needed to climb to. And it's not at all a surprise that many people that are where they're at right now slept their way to get to where they needed to go. All right. I'm just going to say that my opinion. I don't know. Because Diddy, come on. Diddy. Okay. Thank you. They found the girl from 2003, two different people. Thank you, Nicole, for saying that. Maybe the limo driver lied to her and said it was a puff driver. That's what I'm saying. Is it possible that she was drugged? You know? Okay, so no, there was no GPS. We use Google Map and print-offs. That's right. MapQuest, right? MapQuest was the thing. And then some people still use the little... If you guys still have a Thomas guide in your home, I'm going to need you to put in one in the chat. How many of you guys have a Thomas guide in the home? Because if you do, shout out to you. All right. You're pretty old school if you have a Thomas guide in your home. Rihanna, thank you so much for the $2 MapQuest in the 2000s. Right. But not like GPS like you would have on your phone. Like I could put the GPS on my phone, right? No, y'all still have a Thomas guide? Okay, that's 4 people out of 400 and some. Yeah, no. Anybody could have been celebrity B or A or whatever, you know. Yo, okay, I only got 4 or 5 people with Thomas guides. All right, it is what it is. Shout out to y'all. I don't, but I love Thomas guides. You trust the Tom? Well, would you trust it now before the GPS? Before MapQuest. Oh my God. You still have a road map in your car? All right, y'all. Okay, listen. Thank you. He's like, listen, this is a no judgment zone. Y'all will not be judged for using a Thomas guide in 2024. Not at all. Who am I? Man, it's like, one. Oh my God, yo. Let's keep going with this. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Can y'all do me a favor and hit the like button? Don't let me get out of character again, okay? Danny, if you're watching, listen, don't get mad. Just don't give that kind of energy to the people because it really does piss me off. I only got 1 hour to do a live and then I got to go take care of baby bunny. Like, don't do it. Enjoy the conversation. See, you had me out of character for a minute because I said, how dare you come over here and do too much? That's what I got to say about that. Okay. Miss Lopez attended parties at 2 nightclubs on the night in question, Lotus and Twirl. Further, despite being sure, she talked to Benji Madden at the after party about his tattoo, The Last Supper, because she's a religious background. So it was something she talked about. Mr. Madden was never there. Okay. He was never there. I just don't expect that Benji Madden or brother or whatever, or that they would support her statement if they don't remember. People take flights, you know. I mean, this is the kind of party they travel to go back and forth, but it's neither here nor there at this point. The denial is damning. Now, let me see if I can Jennifer Lopez. See if we can find how many times is she mentioned here. So there, not once, Hold up, y'all. Just there, really? Okay, whatever. Miss Lopez. Here, let's try Miss Lopez. She's mentioned as Miss Lopez, but I don't think that she is celebrity. Any of the celebrities here that she is being mentioned as. Okay, so photos from the night. So she was pictured there. Through photos show Miss Lopez in different outfits at the nightclub than what she wore to the VMAs. It is clear those photos were taken on the same evening because her jewelry and accessories appeared unchanged. Okay, so she hadn't changed her jewelry or her accessories. And it shows that Jennifer Lopez in different outfits at the same nightclub than what she wore to the VMAs. It is clear that those photos were taken on the same evening because of her jewelry, and she didn't have like an accessory change. So that's what he's saying. Like, she didn't change her jewelry. And so therefore the timeline and the alibi and his timeline is what he feels like is accurate. So again, JLo is not outed as one of the, anonymous celebrities at all in this lawsuit. She's not. She's just named as somebody who was at like an alibi to this party. So if we go back to Spiro, that's where, because it works for his argument. He says that the reason why it couldn't have happened, because there's Lopez at the VMAs. Now, hold up, y'all. Let me make myself smaller so y'all can see. Y'all can see that Lopez at the VMAs and Lopez at Twirl. Okay? So he's basically saying that she was with Diddy the whole time and they were pictured. They were pictured together. I honestly think that he doesn't call her any anonymous celebrity whatsoever, but he's using her as an alibi. Both of them. And with this argument, Spiro basically has cleared Diddy of any wrongdoing if his timeline works correctly, okay? Hear me out. If the timeline that he proposes works correctly, he not only clears Jay-Z, but also clears JLo of any wrongdoing of anything, okay? What time was that photo? That's a great question, because that's not what is being said. Now, let's review this part right here, because we watched it last time, right? And this is where I had the reaction. I said, wait a minute. So is JLo did he just out JLo?
Both of those establishments.
Listen.
And get back to the White House. Get back to the White House before she has to leave at 12:30. None of this can work. And in fact, and I think this is very important, you will notice in the photographs that Miss Lopez changes clothing between the two events that they go to in New York City. You can see in one photograph, she's wearing one outfit and another. So she had to be able to, in this 40-minute window, get to multiple events. They're seen drinking, socializing. She has to change outfits, change her hair, all within 40 minutes to get to that White House in time. And you're saying to yourself, so that's not possible. You're right, it's not possible. It's because this never happened.
Okay.
And then we get...
And by the way, I mean, I'm not swayed by the... maybe it's because I've worked with so many attorneys before. I'm not swayed by the repetitive and never happened and never this and never that. Like, a lot of the attorneys that I used to work for, this is all strategy. I love attorneys. Shout out to the attorneys, the good ones. But to me, this is all strategy. They're going to do anything that they do to protect their client, right? And if I was Jay-Z, I would have hired an Alex Spiro too, because I want them to protect me, right? If I was a Busby or one of, whatever it was, I'm going to do what I got to do. Kissamooch, thank you so much, love. Shout out to you, Kissamooch. JLo, where are you waiting for tonight? Oh, let's go back. Night Charm, can you behave yourself? Waiting for tonight. You know what? I do wonder about JLo if she regrets the relationship with Diddy, but it was very financially beneficial for her at that time. You know what I mean? Yes, a whole PowerPoint and a tie and a TED Talk. That's what that is. You said these people do outfits and hair change between songs all the time. You said she could change in 40 minutes. What a crock to say that's impossible. They could change in the car. I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen people change real quick, between intermissions and stuff like that. It's not like she's wearing a freaking one of those those Met Gala dresses. Look at what the hell she's wearing. She's wearing a tube top dress, which was the thing back in the day. Like, hold up, let me show y'all. Okay, JLO tube top dress Diddy. Like, come the hell on. This was the tube top era. This was the era where you show a lot of skin. Look, she was wearing like this. Here it is. Now, why the hell would you dress like that for Halloween? I don't know. Hold up, y'all. See if I can get to images. Okay, so this was her outfit that night. I mean, that was her outfit. What else is there to change here? Literally, you got some pants, you know, and a little tube top and a little bandana. She just removed her bandana and changed. That's all she did. Now, let's go to that photo. Diddy and JLO arguing, because that photo was released this year. That photo somebody had. It had been, we had never seen it up until 2024. Here it is. So they're saying, and she's wearing the same earrings too, to her argument. Look. So Spiro is right about that. This is the infamous, they're arguing photo. Okay. Y'all see she's got the hoops. Look at her jewelry. She got a little necklace, the hoops. She has her hair like in a braid type of situation. And then that night, this is what she was wearing. She's got the hoops. She's got the same necklace on. Okay. And she's got the braids on that are covered under the white bandana. So, I mean, maybe this did not happen the way that it did. You know, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. But to change outfits, you could look at it's not like she's wearing a fucking Met Gala dress. All right. She could have easily gotten, look, it's a tube top dress. Look at this. Okay. I don't even think they make those anymore. Do they make those anymore? Let me know. I think I might have one in my closet because, you know, I had my JLO era at one point. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Yeah, same hair, just has a bandana under the outfit and not the other. Truth Seeker, right. She had the braids on. The hair might have been a little bit different. She just left it as is. She's got the little like nameplate, and then she's got the hoop earrings. I'm just saying, she put on a dress or maybe 10-minute tops. Yeah. Yeah. Not to mention performers used to change quickly. That's right. JLo couldn't act her way out of a wet paper bag. Yeah, I don't think it would have taken her 40 minutes to change. Not at all. Now, I was thinking this. I was like, I wonder if she's wearing the same shoes. You know? Performer, good, a quick wardrobe change, not rocket science here. I don't throw away anything. My headphone just fell. Hold up. Make sure I'm not muted because this thing will mute me if I have no headphones. I don't throw away anything. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thought on that. Yeah, she had the same hair and the same outfit. Like Spiro could have said, look, she had the same hair. Accessories are the same. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Let me see if we can find other photos. Yeah. So that was that night. Same night. She had her little Sean John little tube top or shirt or whatever with the little nameplate. Earrings. Okay, look at this. So this is what she wore afterwards. I wish we could like zoom into these pictures. Y'all see that? She had this little dress. Now she has a bracelet here. I wonder if we could see a picture with her in that, like this bracelet is very specific. Was she wearing the same bracelet? It's got a lot of diamonds in it. Hold up. Let me see if we can find it. There it is. She still had it on. Y'all see that bracelet right there? Let me see. Let me move my tab over here because it's easier for me to see. Okay. This right here, she still got that bracelet on right there. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. I need a pointer too. You could also, this is Getty Images. She's wearing that bracelet right there too. Okay. And then look, same bracelet, same accessories and everything. She could have changed tops a few minutes. Yeah. I mean, the dress change is easy. It's a tube top kind of dress. You know what I mean? There's nothing, there's no science behind this, honestly. And this is her whole outfit at night. This is when they said that they were arguing. Okay. They were having a heated argument that night. It's time for Miss JLo to stand up if it wasn't her in the lawsuit, right? She's wearing white shoes in that photo. You said she's wearing white shoes, Donnie? See, I don't see her shoes. Hold up. Oh, yeah. She was wearing like the white heels on this photo right here. Hold up. Yeah, like they're like the little white heels thing, right? Let's see if I can see a different photo. Look at the Getty images. Yeah. So was she wearing the same shoes? Maybe she didn't change her shoes. I'm not really sure. Hold up. Argument. See if we could see her photo. We can't really see her shoes in this other outfit, but it would be cool if we saw it. Like that night, what she was wearing. Did he fight? But we see this. This is what she was wearing. That's it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but again, I don't think that she was named. I think she's just being used as an alibi at this point. The Spiro whiteboard using the pointer. Hey, Lori. Early 2000 flip-flops and Blackberries were the thing. Rabbit, you should interview JLo. About what? Steven, I could never interview JLo. I don't think we like each other. I don't even know her. I'm good. I'm not fascinated by JLo. I think that she's just, I don't know. At all. I when she did Selena, it was different because I was a little girl then, and of course that was different, but not anymore. I feel like she, I don't know, took and sold out, if you know what I mean. She seems much of a sellout to me. Was all this before the infamous green dress? As much as I can't stand her, she definitely did that green dress. The green dress, I believe, was in between around that time. The green dress, because that was around she was with Diddy in that green dress, and that shit like broke the internet. But I'm trying to figure out, was the green dress before the nightclub shooting or after the nightclub shooting? Because I can't remember. What I really wish that JLo would do is really like stand up for something, lady. Like, you know, if you know information about what's been going on, stand up for something. Do something about it. Because honestly, like, I don't know, it just seems to me that, but then again, she's taken a lot from people. I want to see what this woman looks like. Diddy and Jay-Z were always known for being with beautiful women. Well, I don't know. Green dress was around the shooting, the nightclub after, or was it? Okay, so the green dress was after the shooting, because I was kind of wondered about that. Like a distraction, right? Because don't forget, didn't they have to go to court? Like let me show you guys another picture. I think this is around the time they were together. Jennifer Lopez leaves autograph signing session after invasive Diddy questions. I mean, there were some pictures of them going to court together too at one point, supporting each other, even though like her sister was very vocal. Her sister and mom did not like Diddy whatsoever. They felt like he was bad news. And I'm just like, why? Like, why'd you think she's an opportunist? So she knew what she wanted. You know what I mean? She knew what she wanted. I think it was all distraction from the club. Yeah. You said, yeah, they went to court for it and it took 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah. And they stayed together. They didn't actually break up until after the court stuff had settled. So they knew what they were doing. You know, they didn't want to, because if they had broken up in between, I could see them speaking against each other. They don't speak ill of each other. Like JLo and Diddy have never spoken ill of each other. It's really just okay. She talks about the fact that he had cheated on her and it was a really hard time and whatever, but they don't speak. They never did. I still remember. Shout out to Wendy Williams. Okay. I remember when Wendy Williams did the interview with JLo, and Wendy asked her about Diddy. And she was like, I need to get a life. Thank you. I don't know why you're here though. I'd say the same for you if you're in my chat. Shout out to you. Okay. What was I going to say? Wendy asked her, hey, would you ever get back with Diddy? Okay. And her mom had like this visceral reaction. She was like, She didn't want to ask her. Like, she didn't want anybody asking her anything. Anything. Cheeks. Hold up. I think, sorry, y'all. Hold up. Let me put this. Cheeks, can you comment? Let me know, because I think I might have clicked the button and blocked you, love. My bad. Hold up, y'all. I be getting these clowns. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so mom was not very happy with her whatsoever. Hold up. Oh, you're here? It says that I blocked you on StreamYard. Hold up. I just want to make sure. Thank you. You were about to message me? It says that I blocked her. I'm sorry. Did I block her? Because I see her now, but I don't see her in my StreamYard. So I might have to unblock. I don't know how to unblock here. I'll have to figure it out. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. You unhit her. Rabbit sends some shout outs like the South sends God blessings could go anywhere. I do. Didn't I tell you? I always get trolled. Somebody does not want me to talk about something. What is going on? Ooh, did y'all see how I went away and then I came back and then I went away? I went away. They Danny, did you make me disappear? What happened? Oh my God. Listen, they don't want me to talk. I blame JLO. Thank you. You see me? Yes, that's right. I jumped into a little rabbit hat. That's what I did. Oh my God. I don't know. I just disappeared. I was like, what the hell? First, I'm blocking Cheeks, and then I'm like removing myself. Sylvia, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Sylvia's like, it wasn't me. It was Sarina's. It wasn't. Oh my God. Yes, Rabbit left. I went to go get a life, and then I had to come back. As that person said. Yeah, Jenny from the block blocked me. Shout out to y'all. So we know why Ben wanted out so badly. He had been told, the feds. I heard about this too. I don't know. I fell down a rabbit hole. I sure did, and then came back. YT dropped BJ's video. Maybe they're trying to strike that one too. I don't know. We were watching it and then it stopped. So I don't know. Maybe if she removed it or somebody removed it for her. You never know. Because it's just these people. You just never know how they move and everything. But anyways, it was Beyonce. Oh my God. Don't say that. Why would they care about little me? No reason to care about me. I'm just here, a little person on the internet with a big mouth. All right, guys, I gotta go. Hit the like button. I gotta go. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next one before I get kicked out again from the internet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do me a favor, share, hit the like button. Apparently, I'm getting reported too. I'm seeing it now. It's okay. Y'all do me a favor and hit the like button. They don't want us talking about this. Why? Why do you guys hate us so much? All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.